Kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let the power empower you. I said, what don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let that power empower you. What don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let that power empower you. I said, what don't kill you, empower you. Just don't let it devour you. What's within is so powerful. Let that power empower you. Yo, what up? What up? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy Black Superman coming at y'all with another video, man. I know it's been a while, it's been a minute, but I'm back at y'all. Actually, right now, I'm sitting in a hydro massage chair right now, man, just kind of kicking and laying low. I'm excited about going into this with y'all, man, because this is some real good information, and I'm excited, y'all. So as you can see on the title is pretty much how to rotate adaptogens to heal adrenal fatigue and hormonal balance, hormonal balance. I'm also going to talk about, a couple herbs that I know will be powerful and beneficial for you for testosterone while, you're doing this or if you need to do this. So look, if you just hopped on the video, go ahead and throw a like on the video if you're excited for me to go into this information. Also, yeah, just throw a like on the video, man. I know this is a new view, guys. Like I said, man, I'm on this hydro massage chair, and man, I'm just getting my massage on, man, because your boy training a lot, y'all. And I'll be giving y'all an update too on what I've been doing in terms of my physique and where I stand right now too. But we're gonna get down to business, all right? Because this is some serious info. So also comment in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? If you guys got any questions or anything like that, y'all know I will definitely answer your question. And if you want to hop on live with me and, ask your question, personally, face to face with me, let me know. I'll throw the link in the chat. You can hop on and say, what's up, what's good. And you can even ask me a specific question if you have a specific question. So let's get into the nitty gritty with this, man. So first and foremost, guys, y'all know the last few videos I did, I pretty much was talking about adrenal fatigue. That's a real thing. If you haven't seen any of those videos, after you watch this one, go check those videos out so you can get a good understanding of, for one, like symptoms of adrenal fatigue, the different stages of adrenal fatigue. Then also you could watch a video where I went in depth about 7 herbs that would actually be super beneficial for you in terms of helping with adrenal fatigue. All right. I'm also going to talk about a couple new ones in this video that I didn't even say anything about on the 7 herbs video. So you ain't got to run and go check it out now, but definitely check it out after this video. So when we get down to this whole situation and the whole understanding of which herbs to, take for obviously healing adrenal fatigue, we first need to understand specifically what it is that you got going on. Okay. Because some of y'all that's watching me, man, you might not even be dealing with adrenal fatigue, and that's fine. You may just be dealing with some hormonal imbalances, like high cortisol, high estrogen. You may be dealing with like high what is it? Sexual hormone binding globulin, SHBG. You could be dealing with a few things, right? So if you're not dealing with adrenal fatigue, listen, these herbs are still going to be powerful for you and awesome for you. 9 times out of 10, if you struggling to lose weight or lower your body fat, if you're struggling to put muscle on the way that you want to, if you're struggling with your sleep, if you feel fatigued, if you feel lethargic, if you don't have a lot of motivation, the list goes on. If you're going through any of these type of symptoms, even if you could relate to just one of these symptoms, you can benefit from these herbs. And even for people who quote unquote feel like their health is ideal or pretty decent and pretty straight, you still could benefit. All right. Y'all know the movement, herbs over steroids. You know what I'm saying? HOS. So either way it goes, you can still benefit. So I'm gonna definitely dig deep into this stuff. So first, I'm gonna go over some key like herbs that's very, very good for like energy. If energy is the main thing that you're dealing with in this particular moment, and you're like, yo, like straight up, man, I be having a lot of energy in the beginning of the day, and right around like 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., I get tired, or I get sleepy, or I'm ready to take a nap, boom, bam, boom. Or if you're somebody who's always on coffee, that's a clear indication that you need stimulants just to get by, and you're still dealing with energy issues, even though you're drinking coffee. You probably deal with like crashes and stuff like that. So one herb that I highly recommend that all of y'all get on, because this is by far the best adaptogen to me. It is. I used to bark a lot about ashwagandha all the time until I really found out some new stuff about that. If you didn't see my video where I talk about ashwagandha and lion's mane, the side effects that come with that, after you watch this video, go check that video out. I'm telling you, there's a lot of stuff that comes with that. So it's not my favorite anymore. My favorite one right now in terms of adaptogens is actually going to be Rhodiola rosea. Rhodiola rosea. If y'all need me to spell that, I'm going to spell it for you. Rhodiola rosea. Rosea, right? Most of the time people just call it rhodiola, right? But man, this is a powerful, awesome adaptogen, right? It's a stimulating adaptogen, but it's not going to give you, like what you would feel on some of these intense stimulants like caffeine, some of these other things, right? But pretty much it's very beneficial if you're like feeling tired or like worn down, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much it works on a cellular level to enhance energy by improving synthesis of ATP within the mitochondria, right? ATP, you've probably heard about it if you've ever heard about creatine. Creatine also increases the production of ATP, right? It's very important. It's very powerful. Rhodiola has been known to improve endurance during, periods of like prolonged, exhaustive, you know, training or working out and things like that. It's actually been shown in many studies to improve people's longevity, improve people's energy, endurance, and resilience, right? So that's one of the key things about adaptogens that we have to understand and accept. Adaptogens literally do what they say they do, and they're literally like harvest in very, very like brutal areas. You know what I'm saying? So uh, Rhodiola rosea is powerful. Okay, out of all of these herbs, I'm honestly going to say that you probably could take Rhodiola rosea long term, and you'll be fine. Um, if you want, if you want to cycle, you can. If you want to cycle with it, you can. But in all honesty, this is one of those herbs that'll actually be great for you long term. And it by it being an adaptogen, it's going to take some time. But depending on whatever help you need or whatever's going on hormonally with you, if you got a lot going on, you may notice some things as soon as you start taking Rhodiola rosea. I definitely noticed some things as soon as I started taking it. So that's something to definitely think about and consider in your mind. But Rhodiola rosea is definitely a great adaptogen for people who want to improve energy, prolong energy, and have more sustained energy throughout the day. It's more powerful than any of that other, BS that you're gonna get, like these energy drinks, caffeine. All caffeine is going to do is further perpetuate the issue. Rhodiola rosea will actually handle the root of your issue. Caffeine is just like a little bandage that usually comes off, and you get that crash, and now you got to go get some more of your Coke. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely don't want that. So with Rhodiola rosea, I would say, in all honesty, let me sit up, y'all. And I know I'm mad close to the camera, y'all. I just got this joint stationed in an area where I can't really back up. But in all honesty, Rhodiola rosea, I feel like this one, it'd be fine to take it long term, and it's very powerful. So you can take it what you want. If you want to give yourself a break, it's fine, but it's totally up to you. Now, here's another powerful herb, right, called Cordyceps. 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 It's a medicinal mushroom that may help improve endurance, right? There's been plenty of studies that have shown the powerful results of improving, endurance, especially when you combine cordyceps with rhodiola, right? Powerful studies that show that it just helps with extending energy, prolonged energy, performance, all that good stuff, sustained energy. Not like caffeine where like you get this energy and then it falls off. This is more of a natural energy thing. That's why it's better than caffeine. So I'm saying that's why it's better than 5 hour energy drinks. This is actually going to heal your system that actually handles the adrenaline in your body. See what I'm saying? Caffeine, all that's going to do is just spark your adrenaline. The beautiful thing about adaptogens is it goes in and it heals these things. You see what I'm saying? And it's also going to help you combat stress better by obviously dealing with some of the other hormones. But always remember this, guys, adaptogens are literally meant for your hormonal health, and it's going to help you have a great hormonal health. You understand? I truly believe, and this is in all honesty, I truly believe that we can utilize herbs and literally have longevity throughout our entire lives. I mean, obviously, when we get real old, we may need some other types of assistance, possibly, but that's how passionate and confident I am about herbs. I think that once you find the right herbs for you, game changer, GAME changer. All right. So those are the two. If you want to, you could take these for about 60 days and then take 15 days off. It's not really going to hurt you, honestly. These specifically, you don't really have to cycle, but it's totally up to you. Cordyceps, you may want to take that for 30 days on and then take like a 10-day break off. And then, take it for 30 days on, take a 10-day break off. It's totally up to you. And another thing I want to stress too about this, guys, is that everybody's different. So everybody's going to react to adaptogens differently. Like some people might take cordyceps and be like, you know what? This really isn't for me. Like it's not bad. Just the way that I feel when I take it, it's not beneficial for me. And then you might try a different one and be like, oh man, this is powerful for me. So in this process, you have to find which one and which adaptogen is good for you. I'd be on here capping and I'd be on here lying if I told y'all yeah, man, I'm gonna give you specifically what herbs you should take and it's gonna work for all of y'all. When I say work, I don't mean like effectiveness. I mean like it working for you specifically, and you're fine with it. And it makes you feel good, and it's helping you feel like you're thriving with your wellness and your well-being. So I want to make sure I say that, and y'all make sure that y'all take heed to that too, because you may try some of these and be like, you know what, I'm just not feeling the way I feel on it. Like there's one specifically that I took, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even gonna recommend it to y'all. And if I did say something about it in one of my videos, I take it back. We got some comments in the chat. Sharon Constable, she said, hello, how have you been? I'm good, Sharon, blessed. Salute. Ty Bud Woods said, yo, what's good, Black Superman? Yo, what up, Ty Bud, man? Salute. A super huge salute. Man, everything's good, man. Life is good, bro. Salute, salute, salute. All right. So yeah, like I was saying, but what is it? Eleuthero. Now, Eleuthero. Some people like Eleuthero. Eleuthero is actually a Siberian ginseng. Some people take it and they love it. They rave about it. Like, oh man, this is so amazing to me. Me personally, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way that I felt when I took Eleuthero. So that's not for me. And that's pretty much the point I'm trying to make. You may take some of these adaptogens and you might be like, hey, you know what? I don't really like how I feel on that. Don't take it. But you have to find what works for you. I took Rhodiola rosea and it was a life changer. Straight up. Like straight up. I'm still like amazed off of how effective it is. And to me, honestly, to me, it's better, way better than ashwagandha. For me personally, it's way better than ashwagandha, way more effective. And I just feel like I can adapt to things way better. I can adapt to stress way better. You know what I'm saying? My energy is definitely sustained more. I don't get tired during the day. I'm doing workouts. I don't even take pre-workout no more. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up. When I say herbs over steroids, I mean herbs over steroids. And that's the biggest thing that I'm gonna push, with my brand Superhuman. That's all we're gonna push. I literally want to try to get everybody to utilize herbs because I'm telling y'all, it's God's gift to the earth and to us, the people who are meant to sustain the earth and keep the earth. You know what I'm saying? So herbs are very, very powerful and beneficial. You just have to find the right ones for you. You have to understand them. You have to do your research. And if you want to save time, you won't have to go through all that. Don't worry. I'm going to be doing some herb consultations pretty soon. And I'll have that information available in the future. But, if you don't want to go through all that, you can hop on a consultation call with me and let me know, hey, this is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm going through. What herbs do you recommend? I got you. I'll set you up a whole herb plan, right? For the specific things that you want to reach and attain concerning that. So keep that in mind, guys. Ty Bud Woods, he said, what's it called? The herb I was talking about before is called Eleuthero. Eleuthero. Eltheu. Eleuthero. Euro. Right? It just didn't do it for me. But Rhodiola rosea, amazing. And I'm very confident about that one. I think everybody can benefit off of that one. It's absolutely amazing. All right. Another good thing about, I'm gonna go back into Rhodiola rosea. So Rhodiola rosea is very powerful also for like focus or if you deal with brain fog, right? It could be quite beneficial for someone who has like brain fog or fatigue, that makes it difficult to accomplish like mental tasks or things that you're trying to, achieve and, things where you really need to be mentally like focused and intact and, you know, having your mind set on what you're doing and being focused. So it pretty much subtly stimulates the body and the brain, giving you, that nice mental lift. It's kind of like one thing that I like to say about Rhodiola rosea is when you take it, it's kind of like how you feel when you take a good nap. Like say you was kind of tired, or say you was kind of like lagging, and you take you a nice little 15, 20-minute power nap and you wake up. That refreshed feeling, that's what I believe Rhodiola does, Rhodiola rosea. And the reason why it does it is simply because of what it does to the hormones. You understand? So it's super duper amazing concerning that. It's going to increase ATP production. It's going to lower cortisol levels. It's going to do a number of things. So I highly, highly, highly recommend Rhodiola rosea. All right. It's not really that expensive either. You know what I'm saying? You can get a nice little bottle probably for about $20, $22, somewhere around there. So it's very powerful. Highly, highly recommend that. I don't want to miss any of y'all comments. All right. Ayante J said, what it do? He said, could you recommend dosages as well? Yes, yes, yes. So you know what? Let me see something real quick. I got you. I'll get into dosages in a minute. I'll come back. But yeah, Eleuthero, another thing about Eleuthero, and it's something that I noticed, so that's why I don't really recommend it to anybody. But if you want to try it, go ahead. It might work. It might be awesome for you. But for me, it gave me a lot of energy and it gave me a lot of stimulation. But like after I had that energy boost, I noticed kind of like just kind of like a slight headache and I'm gonna be honest, kind of like a crash. And the whole point of going to adaptogens is to literally step away from caffeine and going through all of that. You know, spark and crash type stuff. So it's just something to keep in mind, y'all. All right. The rhodiola rosea is also going to be great for like stress and all that. I mean, not stress. Well, stress too, but brain fog and focus. Now let's go into the stress mode. So rhodiola is also good for stress. I say I keep talking about rhodiola. It's powerful. Schisandra berry is awesome for that as well. And holy basil, also known as tulsi, but holy basil. Okay, holy basil is very powerful when it comes to stress and mood. All right, I'm talking about super powerful. Has a very positive effect on the mood and pretty much your mental health, man. A lot of like therapists and psychiatrists actually recommend holy basil. Holy basil is powerful. So like I highly recommend that one. And Schisandra berry, very powerful. Okay, super super duper powerful. Schisandra berry is pretty much powerful for like feeling stressed, feeling overwhelmed. Feeling super stressed, feeling overwhelmed. Just being super stressed, overwhelmed, anxiety. Some of those types of symptoms. Yeah, it's just super duper powerful. Pretty much the lignans in Schisandra berry help combat stress and anxiety and a lot of like depressive feelings, right? So it's literally the lignans in Schisandra berry that really helps with that. So highly recommend Schisandra berry. Um, yeah, for sure, for sure. Now, in terms of balancing like all your hormones, for me, I truly believe that the top hormone concerning that is going to be maca root, right? You could do black. Men, I highly recommend black for men, but you can do other ones as well. But you could do black. You could do. There's a yellow. There's red maca, brown. You know what I'm saying? So you could try whichever one that works for you, or figure out and find which one works for you. But maca root is very powerful with balancing hormones. The only thing I would say is definitely rotate with maca. I would highly recommend that you rotate with maca. So in all honesty, I do like a month of maca root. If you're looking to really balance your hormones, I do a month of maca root and then take like a week off, like 7 to 10 days off. So that could be literally like 30 servings or like a month, and then take 7 to 10 days off. The reason why you want to do that is because you don't want your body to become too dependent on maca root, because maca root is really that powerful. It's really that effective. So you don't want your hormonal system and your endocrine system to become dependent on that. So I highly recommend maca root for someone who wants to really balance hormones out. And like I said, I'd probably do about 30-day servings or like 30 days, and then take a week to 10 days off of maca root. But maca root is very, very powerful, especially for like sex hormones. You know what I'm saying? Very, very powerful for sex hormones. Awesome for women and awesome for men. But especially if there's any women watching. Look, if you're dealing with any type of hormonal issues, maca root is your friend. 100%. All right. 100,568,000,000%. Straight up. All right. But yeah, I definitely recommend maca root. Hands down. Now, me talking about all these specific adaptogens, rhodiola, maca root, what is it? Holy basil. Holy basil is going to be good for stress, obviously. Rhodiola is going to be good for stress. Rhodiola is going to be good for, mental focus, brain fog, all that good stuff. Um, yeah, man. I mean, it, honestly, it's really all you really need. Rhodiola. Oh, yeah. Schisandra berry is good. Also, with Schisandra berry, I probably, do the same thing with Cassandra berry. I probably do about 30 days, 30 to 60 days, and then take like a good 10 days off. If you do 30 days on, I probably do about 10 to 15 days off. If you do 60 days on, then I'll probably do a whole month off. That's good. in terms of utilizing that. Because like I said, you don't want your body to become too dependent on any of these. All right. Straight up. 100%. You don't want your body to become too dependent upon these. All right. Cordyceps is also good as well. Like I was saying before, cordyceps is awesome as well too. The biggest thing that I'm gonna say right now, for real, and this is how I recommend it: try it out. Get you some rhodiola rose, right? Take that. Let that be like your foundation hormone, right? This is going to help and do a lot of work with your adrenal glands and honestly the whole endocrine system, right? And then throw in some cordyceps, right? You could even get cordyceps as well. With the cordyceps, I want you to do 30 days on, 15 days off, right? 30 days on, 15 days off. Like I said before, rhodiola rosea is definitely going to be like that foundational adaptogen that you could literally take for years if you wanted to. If you want, you could take a break with rhodiola rosea every 4 to 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So if you stretch it out to about 4 to 6 months, after about 4 or 6 months, you could take about a month or two off. But rhodiola rosea is that official, that powerful, and that good for your body that you could benefit highly taking that long term. But if you want to take a break and you want to really rotate with that one, I say anywhere from 4 to 6 months, take a break off of it. Give your body some time to kind of adjust to the healing of the adrenals and things like that. Also, I recommend this for all adaptogens. All adaptogens. After taking adaptogens for anywhere from about 4 to 7 months, just take a break. Take you like a nice 30-day break, 30 to 60-day break off of these adaptogens. That's the main thing when it comes to rotation. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what, every 6 months, make sure you take a nice break off of all of them, just so that your body can just function off of the healing properties, and the improvement. And who knows, you might, after taking, these adaptogens and kind of cycling them for that long, you might feel like, hey, you know what, I'm good. I don't even really need it right now. But in all honesty, it's not really a need thing. When I look at these specific adaptogens, some of the other ones, you got to be careful with. You see what I'm saying? You have to be very careful with. I'll probably end up doing a video on some of these other adaptogens that you got to be real careful with in terms of how long you take it. You have to be real careful on, what you take it with. I'll probably end up doing another video on that because y'all need to know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to know, especially if you want to get into this holistic type of approach with your health and your fitness and your wellness. I got y'all. I'm gonna do a video concerning those things because it's very important. Some of these herbs can really throw you the fuck off. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and some of them are so potent that it could throw you off, or your body could become super duper dependent upon it to the degree where it throws you off. And I don't want that for none of my superhumans. You know what I'm saying? So trust and believe that I do extensive research on the information that I bring to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I would hate for that to happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but in a nutshell, rhodiola rosea is going to be powerful. You could try eleuthero if you want. Like I said, I didn't really like it that much, but you could try it. If you do, I wouldn't take rhodiola and eleuthero together. So that's one thing. If you want to try eleuthero too, take it separate from rhodiola, right? So you could take eleuthero for like, I don't know, 3 to 6 months and then switch over to rhodiola. I recommend all y'all start with rhodiola rosea. That's how confident I am about that adaptogen. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. Straight up. Cordyceps, like I said, Cordyceps, Cordyceps. You could take, I probably take that for about 30 days on, 15 days off while taking rhodiola or eleuthero. And that's a nice little cute little stack, right? And then if you look into like balance out all your hormones, maca root is going to be a great one. But like I said, when you take maca root, take it for 30 days, take about 15 days off. You know what I'm saying? 15 to 20 days off. Always take a break with maca root because maca root, it's potent. You understand? It's definitely potent. And you don't want your body to become too reliant on maca root. You understand? So definitely keep that in mind, y'all. But in all honesty, man, these are the main herbs that I highly recommend at the moment. I mean, in the other video I said, there's like 7 powerful herbs that you can utilize, and you can utilize them. Scratch off ashwagandha, obviously. I don't recommend that. But now, this is what I want to do now. I want to transition this video to some other good information, right? Most of you guys, I got mostly men that's watching me and that watch me and follow my channel and subscribe to me. I love y'all, man. Salute. I used to have a lot of ladies that used to watch me, but I stopped putting up, super sexy content. So I guess they kind of fell off a little bit. It's all good. I'm cool with it, man. I'm good. I'm glad I got my brothers on here, fellow superhumans. It's all good. Fellow lions. Let's get it. But anyway, the key supplements that I highly recommend right now, and I'm going to do another video on this, but the key supplements that I highly recommend that you take, even along with these adaptogens, right? Especially rhodiola. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Rhodiola, Tankadali, right? Rhodiola, Tankadali. Before I recommend this other supplement, I'm still doing more research on it, so I really don't want to super duper like push it like that. But it's very effective. But you got to be careful with it. That's how effective it is. But it's called Fidogio agrestis, and y'all probably heard about it. There was a guy on Joe Rogan's show, Joe Rogan's podcast, pretty much talking about how powerful it is, and how powerful it is in increasing testosterone, and it is. It is. Tankad Ali is too, but it just depends on what Tankad Ali you get. You understand? There's a 200 to 1. There's a 50 to 1 ratio. I'm gonna do a separate video, but as of right now, you could get virility too. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Maximal libido has Tankad Ali in it, and it has other herbs. You can, but you got to remember those 2 supplements, maximal libido and virility, have a specific approach in terms of what's happening when you're taking those supplements. If you want to solely focus on combating adrenal fatigue while still keeping your testosterone or high, or even increasing your testosterone, then this is when I bring you over and say, hey, you know what? Virility is okay, but I got something better for you. I have a better approach for you. Then I'm going to take you into a direction of Tankad Ali and Rhodiola. You understand? That combination right there is super powerful. And then when you throw Fidogio agrestis in the mix, you're going to take it to a whole nother level. You understand? I'm talking about, but you have to understand and know how to take Fidogio agrestis. I'll be doing a video about it. Straight up. We got Rowan Green. He said, what you have for it, bro, to be king again? He said, what you have for it, bro, to be king again? Yo, Rowan, man, help me. I don't really understand your question, dog. Just kind of rephrase it, because I don't really get what you said, what you asking. You said, what you have for it, bro, to be king again? Oh, what you have to be king. Yeah, rephrase it for me, dog, because I'm trying to read it, but I'm not getting it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the best thing for you. For my guys who really want to obviously heal their adrenal glands, you're dealing with a whole bunch of stress. You're dealing with feeling overwhelmed. And I mean, listen, even if you're not going through a whole bunch of shit, like even if it's not crazy, hectic for you, you're going to benefit off of utilizing rhodiola anyway. Tankad Ali, powerful. See, in virility, I believe, I can't remember specifically how much Tankad Ali or Long Jack, which is Tankad Ali, Long Jack is Tankad Ali. I can't remember right off how much Tankad Ali is in virility, Long Jack. But with this, I'd have you just take Tankad Ali, about 800 milligrams a day. You feel me? depending on what ratio you get. But I'm gonna do a separate video on this. I'm gonna do a separate video. But for the main point of this video, and if y'all want that separate video, let me know, comment below. Like the video. If I get some likes on this video, I'll do it, right? But in a nutshell, Rhodiola rosea is gonna be powerful. You can try out Schisandra berries. If you want to try Luthero, that's on you. Like I said, I don't really like it, but hey, it might work wonders for you. Or you might take it to and be like, I'm not really feeling this. But yeah, Rhodiola, Schisandra berries, Cordyceps. So you can take Rhodiola, Cordyceps, 30 days on, 15 days off, 30 days on. Catch my drift. With like Rhodiola or like Luthero or any ginseng or anything like that. Ginseng, because this Pain-X ginseng, I talked about it in one of the last videos in this series with the 7 herbs. The biggest thing is if you're going to take a lot of these adaptogens, just make sure that these main ones, you just kind of flip them out, you know what I'm saying, and rotate them anywhere from every 3 to 6 months. So like Rhodiola, you could try Rhodiola for like 3 to 6 months. Then if you want to try like a Pain-X ginseng, you could try that out for a few months, couple months. But that's the best way to rotate. And in between each switch of the main, like these big like pillar type herbs, take like a 15-day break. You see what I'm saying? Like take you like a nice little 10 to 15-day break before you even go into the next herb or the next adaptogen. And, you should really notice some real good effects. But like I said, most people that I tell about Rhodiola, they love it. I love it. Other people claim to really like it a lot too. It's powerful. If you want to really, have your testosterone raising pretty well while you're, doing these things to kind of work on the whole endocrine system, take you some Tongkat Ali separate, 400 to 800 grams, milligrams. I'm sorry, milligrams, right? And yeah, you can do, in all honesty, especially if you want to get these gains, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I know I ain't been putting up a lot of content, y'all, but I put on 9.6 pounds of lean muscle in the last 5 months, y'all. I've been grinding. And I just started my cut. Just started my cut 3 days ago. So I will be doing a physique update video probably in the next week or so. But I just started my cut a couple days ago. My metabolism is on fire. I sped my metabolism back up. It's like, I'm telling you guys, man, that's the best way to go about this. It's the best way to transform your body and your physique. Speed that metabolism up first. I have a powerful program that can help you do that. You put on muscle first. This is what you're supposed to do. You put on muscle first. The more muscle that you have on your body, the faster your metabolism is going to be. Muscle burns way more calories than fat does. So when you put muscle on first, you speed your metabolism up. And then guess what? After you can eat more calories, and maintain your weight, then you start to cut those calories back. That's how you speed your metabolism up. If you guys are interested in speeding your metabolism up and getting ready to cut down, let me know, all right? You need Superhuman Metabolic Workout Program. I'm telling you, it will change everything for you. I've put on a good amount of muscle, and I wasn't even eating like, well, no, the surplus was pretty decent, but my weight didn't go up crazy high. It didn't go up crazy high. I only gained maybe about 4 pounds, not even, y'all. So it's a real thing. But anyway, back to the main thing. I will be doing that video. I see y'all commenting, man, saying that y'all need this video. I see Ayante say, yes, we need that video. Ty Bud Woods, he said, yes, do the video, please. I follow your recommendation. I got y'all. That'll be the next video. I'll be going more in depth and more in detail about Tongkat Ali and why you should take it. Also dosage wise and the differences, because there's different potencies and ratios of Tongkat Ali that you have to understand and know if you want, a real good result in terms of boosting your testosterone. That and then also Fidosio agrestis. Um, Here's the thing about Fidosio agrestis, and I'll talk more into detail in the next video. Um, if you take too much of it, it could potentially be slightly toxic to like the testicles and like different things. So that's why you got to be real careful with the actual dosage. But that it is really that potent though, and it's really that effective. Some of the main things that people say that men say that they notice when they take Fidosio agrestis is like bigger testicles, stronger orgasms, bigger loads when obviously having an orgasm, leaner muscle, more energy, stronger. It's easier to get leaner when they take it. So right now I'm kind of cycling with it. It's not like it's literally a herb, guys. It's literally a herb that's pretty much in Nigeria, right? But man, it's very effective. And yeah, so I'm trying it out right now, guys. I always make myself a guinea pig before I really bring stuff to y'all anyway. Um, but yeah, it's pretty effective, man. Listen, I'm all about being natural, guys. Y'all know that. And I encourage all of y'all to try to, utilize as much natural options that you possibly can before you try to dip and dab into like, say, testosterone replacement therapy or say Tren or something, or like, what is it, D-ball and like all that bullshit, man. I don't recommend any of that to any of you guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from the heart because I've seen it, man. I've seen what it do and what it's done to people. So don't do drugs. That's what I'm gonna say. Don't no steroids unless you ain't got no other choice and you're an old man and you can't produce testosterone. Then go ahead and get you a little bit of like a little bit of testosterone. But don't be going into all that other bullshit. There's natural options out here, and I'm gonna keep bringing the info for all my brothers, my fellow superhumans, my superhuman lines. You feel me? Like we don't have to go in that direction. Straight up. Let's see, Sean, he said, does brands matter taking these adaptogens? That's a real good question. Brand, what I'll do, like I love Solar Ray. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Solar Ray, but Solar Ray is a great company with what I'll put it up on the screen. But like Solar Ray is a very great company when it comes to herbs. I'm very picky with herbs as well, like with companies. So I'm glad you asked that question. But this company is called Solar Ray, right? And you probably heard of it. I'm sure y'all heard of it. If you guys buy any supplements, I'm sure you heard of it. It's called Solar Ray. And Solar Ray is a real awesome, legit like company when it comes to herbs. All the stuff is third party verified. Like they utilize good products. They got great warehousing. So I highly recommend that. Right? See if I can sit up. Oh. I highly recommend it, y'all, because yeah, Solar Ray is a good one. But there's a lot of companies out there, y'all, that you can utilize to get some good herbs, right? So, and I'll be letting y'all know, man. Oh, Ayante, he said that's my go-to brand. Straight up, yeah. Solar Ray is good. Solar Ray is good. Another one. Olympian Labs. I like Olympian Labs. They're pretty good, but y'all know I'm gonna definitely take the supplement game to a whole nother level, y'all. I'm working on a lot of stuff. I haven't really been doing a whole lot of stuff in terms of releasing a lot of our stuff and products because we're building, you know what I'm saying? We're really solidifying the foundation and setting stuff up to really prepare for the launch of a lot of our supplements. But man, we got some good stuff going. So if you guys are going to be looking for like, organic, top-notch supplements that are effective, third-party verified, all that good stuff, FDA approved, in a great manufacturing facility, just wait on it, y'all. I've been kind of laying low because I'm working on a lot of stuff and I'm doing a lot of stuff. And I'm actually finally getting things back in order and handling business and getting things set straight so that so I'm not running around like a chicken with his head cut off. But once that stuff gets situated, man, don't worry. We're going to have great supplements at your disposal. Powerful, effective, organic, good supplements. All right. Good quality ingredients. So that will definitely be available to y'all soon. I'm hoping time around this summer to really get stuff back in motion. Just got a lot of business to take care of. Once I get that stuff situated, y'all gonna see everything. I'm gonna have all types of stuff available for y'all. That's very effective and good for you. A lot of these supplements that you guys are hearing me talk about, we're gonna have that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have all of this stuff. Superhuman Labs will have all of this stuff. Tonkat Ali separately. Fidojo agrestis. All these powerful herbs. Herbs over steroids, y'all know what it is. Let's go. It's a movement, y'all. But anyway, all right, y'all. I'm about to hop off here, yo. Let me see. Sean, he said because Amazon has tons of herbs on their market, hard to make the best decision. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, they do. That's one of the reasons why I actually started my own supplement company. So I don't even gotta, go through all of that trying to find the right supplements. Like I know all of our stuff is legit. I know where all our stuff comes from. I know that we get our stuff from the best, areas in terms of quality of these ingredients. So I'm not really, that's one of the reasons why I started my own supplement company. But you guys will hear more about that in the future. Look, if y'all got any questions, man, definitely comment below. If you ain't subscribed yet, subscribe. Throw a like on this video. If I get enough likes on this video, I'm gonna drop that other video where I go into detail about Tonkat Ali, Fidojo agrestis, and how you should take it, why you should take it, and why it will be super effective for building testosterone and boosting testosterone. And another thing, keeping estrogen at a healthy space. Tonkat Ali is actually good for that. Tonkat Ali is good for sexual hormone binding globulin, keeping that kind of lower, not too low, but low enough to kind of free up some of that bound testosterone that you probably have that you're not even really utilizing. And it's going to help with lowering estrogen. That's a part of the whole concept of it lowering sexual hormone binding globulin. So that's one of the reasons why Tonkat Ali works so well with increasing your testosterone, because it literally frees up bound testosterone that you already have, and even potentially stops, estrogen from, or how could I say it? Stop aromatase from pretty much converting it into estrogen. So if y'all want to see that video, throw some likes on this video, man. Show me some love. Share the video, and I'll drop that next one. All right, y'all, man. Until next time. Thank y'all for being patient with me, too. Salute. I know I ain't been doing a lot, but trust me, guys, once I get shit in order, I'm going to have the videos flowing like I used to. God bless, man. Y'all salute.